Literally everything outside of the frame of what you're seeing is an absolute wreck in my room. Oh my God. I don't know how it happened. Hello beans, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Kristen, and every once in a while I will do cool little geek it yourself videos in which you do it yourself, but it's a geeky project, so it's a geek it yourself. Do you follow me? So here's a fun fact. That snap didn't go the way I hoped it would. A fun fact about me that you might not know is that I am a babysitter twice a week. I watch my sensei Mike's kids. He has these two adorable boys, Joey and Leo. They're twins. They're about to turn 5, and I must be the cool babysitter because guess who was invited to their birthday party? Me. It's Spider-Man themed. I'm very excited. And beyond being really into Spider-Man, the boys are really into superheroes, which obviously is so cool for me. I love that they love them. And a couple weeks back, I had said to them, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And I had mentioned to them that I could probably make them some really cool superhero pillows, and they were all about this life. They were like, yes, we want it. And so Leo wanted Captain America, Joey wanted the Flash, and so today I spent my time making these adorable pillows. Ta-da! I think they came out pretty great, and so I realized that this could be an opportunity for me to make a video, and so obviously I recorded all of it. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to make both of these fleece pillows, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think this is a great gift opportunity since we are in the holidays. This costs like near nothing. I think in total I probably spent $20 on making these pillows, and I actually could have saved money. I could have gotten less fabric. I definitely overshot it with the fabric. So if you're looking for somebody that you like that really likes superheroes, or like if you have kids in your family, these are really good things to make. And so I'm going to show you how to make them right now. Let's geek it. For the Captain America shield pillow, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my red and blue fleece and this adorable hat. This hat is the perfect circular size for a stencil of our pillow. So this is what I'm going to be using for the pillow, and I'm going to place it down on the fleece and begin tracing around the brim until I have it completely traced out. Then I'm going to begin to cut it, and I'm going to do this on both the red and the blue fabric, as I will be using the red fabric for the actual shield, the front of the pillow, and I'm going to be using the blue for the back. To make the design on the front of the shield, the first thing that I did was I wanted to get that blue circle that's right in the middle that the star will also be in. So I ended up actually grabbing my foam roller and tracing around that. I found that was the best size. Again, the rest of this project really entails a lot of finding bowls that you can trace, or maybe even printing something offline. So now it's time to adhese this fleece together, and what I'm actually using for this project is the Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive. I got this from Joann's. I had it lying around from my Super Sailor Mars cosplay. I use this for the super sleeves, and I really liked this. I was not expecting this to work so well, but all you really do is spray it onto the back of the thing you want to glue, and immediately you stick it onto whatever you need, and I have to say it's immediately very sticky and very adhesive, and I really need to like use this in the future. Really recommend. Now it's time to grab some silver or white fleece, because what we're going to be doing is working on the detail of that ring that goes around the shield. So what I ended up doing, and again, you really have to do this based off of the dimensions of your own shield, but what I ended up doing was I grabbed a bowl that was about 2 inches larger than the foam roller I had used to trace, so that the circle would be a little bit larger. After I cut that out, I put that on another piece of the fleece, and from there I measured out 2 inches around the entire circle and drew dots at the 2-inch mark so that I could make a circle and end up making a ring. This definitely was a little wonky and took figuring out and took even some math. Ugh, I hate to say that I did math, guys. I hate to say it. It would be a really good idea to actually like draft this out on some newspaper before you start cutting it out of your fabric and doing it that way. I'm just not that smart, and I didn't think that this would be that difficult, but you know, we learn, we live, and now I get to tell you guys. So eventually you'll figure it out, but really play with this and give it the time, because this is something that if you mess up and the circle looks a little wonky, it's really going to show on the shield. So you really want to get this element correct, and you will. And then once I did that, I adhesed it the same way that I adhesed the center. And finally, it's time to make that beautiful star that's going right in the center. So I cut out a star shape, I freehanded one on a piece of white fleece, and then I'm going to take this amazing silver performance fabric. It's kind of a spandex fabric that I had from my Warrior Dorothy cosplay, and I'm going to adhese the two together. The reason why I'm doing this is so that the silver fabric won't fold in on itself. It's very, very thin, so it tends to roll up on itself, and so by putting it on the fleece and giving it that sort of backing, it's really going to help it keep its shape. So all I'm going to do is fuse the two together, cut it out, and then I'm going to adhese it, obviously silver side up, to the middle of my shield. Now it's time to grab our handy dandy sewing machine and sew this pillow around. So first you want to make sure that you have your shield pattern facing the inside. You don't want this facing the outside because we're going to flip this later. And you're going to sew all around the circumference of the pillow except for about an inch. You want to leave about an inch open like so, because we're going to flip this pillow inside out in just a second. Boom! I told you that flipping it inside out was imminent. So that's what you're going to do, just like very, very slowly pushing it through that hole that you've left and flipping it inside out until it's entirely that way. And then you're gonna grab your stuffing. You can find this stuffing at any local craft store, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, etc. And you're just gonna stuff this, making sure to really like get those into the corners of the, I know this doesn't have corners, it's a circle, but you know, the edges, making sure the edges are well stuffed because you don't want this to look lumpy. And then our final step is to actually sew that little hole that we left open closed. You can either hand sew this or do it with a sewing machine. I just do it with a sewing machine. Nobody's really gonna notice. And wha-pow! You now have a Captain America shield pillow. And on to our flash pillow, which is going to seem like a breeze compared to the Captain America one. Again, we're starting off with our wide-brimmed hat or whatever circle template you want for the base of your pillow, and I'm going to trace and cut that out onto my red fleece. Next, we're going to take our white fleece and we're going to take a medium-sized bowl or medium-sized circle in comparison to our original circle and trace and cut that out for the center white circle. I'm going to adhese it using the Elmer's multi-purpose spray adhesive, spraying it onto the back and patting it onto the red. Next, we need our lightning bolt. What would the Flash be without his lightning bolt? I traced this image offline off of the actual lightning bolt that he wears, and then I'm actually just gonna cut out that piece of paper and I'm going to trace this onto my yellow fleece. Ooh, bringing in a new color, oh my god. Once that is all cut out, I'm just going to adhese it the same way I've been adhesing everything else, and we are all set to start sewing. Remember that you want your design to be facing the inside because we're going to be flipping this inside out, and you're going to sew all around the circle, only leaving about an inch wide opening so that you can flip it inside out and then stuff it. You're going to finish this off the same way you did the other pillow by either hand sewing that shut or using a sewing machine. And whoop-pow, your flash pillow has flashed. Is today's Geek It Yourself video. I'm really thrilled with how these came out. I can't wait to give them to the boys, and I would love to know your questions, tips, suggestions in the comments. I'll absolutely answer those, and I love learning new things about crafting from you guys. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. We're on the road to 10K. We're under 300 people until we get there, and I'm definitely gonna do a giveaway when I hit 10K. That would be just great. And I'm making a video every single day until Christmas this year as part of Vlogmas. So lots of cool things going on. Might as well hit that subscribe button. As always, I want to thank my amazing Patreon supporters. These people support me on patreon.com/shutupkristen, which is a tipping and rewards website. And if you sign up for Patreon, any pledge this month, it can be $1, $10, $50, $100 if you want. Pledge anything this month and you are going to get a signed holiday cosplay print, which is really, really cool. I love doing this every year. I think it's just like such a nice way to end the year. And I'm super appreciative of those who support me, so thank you. And a big thanks to Matthew, who's one of our top tier patrons. Thank you, Matthew. You rock. Otherwise, I gotta get going because like I said at the beginning of this video, guys, my room is seriously, it's bad. It's really bad. I love you, lovely beans. Keep feeding the monster, and I will see you in my video tomorrow. Bye!